Good morning, students. So we are in the Unit 4, text-to-speech synthesis, right? We have been studying TTS, text-to-speech synthesis. Okay, so there you have studied so many techniques. Most important one are the CAT and SPSS, right? What is the CAT method? Concatenating speech synthesis, right? So you take the existing voice database will be there, where the unit of voice will be there, like A, B, C, all the sounds will be there. So whenever any speech or text is given, so it goes and then finds it and then combines it. And then there is SPSS, statistical parameter based speech statistical parameter based speech synthesis, right? So that basically decides the probability. What could be one word? For example, we talk about IT, right? We studied that, right? So it finds a probability and what could be the next letter. Suppose I say A okay, if I say people, P-E-O, and it can come with the P and E. Or right, so based on the probability and then statistics, we decide the sound, we make the sound. So those are what you have studied. We have also studied the evaluation, how to evaluate the TTS system, how to evaluate the sound, how it has come in terms of speaker, in terms of voice. We have studied lot of score. MOS padichom, mean score padichom, Likert scale padichom. I was teaching that scale, Likert scale, and I was teaching you MOS, mean, right? Mean of the speaker, what is that voice, how it has come, all those things we have studied, right? Now today I am going to talk about, there are a lot of methods available. We call it as a methods, we call it as a models, okay? We can also call it as a libraries, we can also call it as a framework, or tools, or APIs, or packages, all almost the same. Somebody has developed some framework, we call it as a framework, or they develop a method, or they develop a model, or they develop some tool, or they develop a API. What is API? Stands for Application Programming Interface. For example, you Gensin or package use பண்ணுவீங்க, Spacing or package use பண்ணுவீங்க, NLTK use பண்ணுவீங்க. Those are all kind of an API or packages. So there are libraries or frameworks, tools, APIs, packages, methods, models available. Those would help for text-to-speech synthesis, right? So starting with, apart from CAT and SPSS, the first one is called WaveNet, which we already discussed about the WaveNet. WaveNet is neural network based. Last time I gave you notes also. How it takes the input layer, how it takes the output layer. Basically, all the sounds and voice will go into input layer, we have a inner layer, and then we try to combine and produce the output layer. So there is a WaveNet. Another technique called parallel wavenet, and then fast wavenet. Wavenet has three variations: wavenet, parallel wavenet, and fast wavenet. And then we have deep voice. Okay, deep voice 2, deep voice 3, deep voice 2, deep voice 3, and we have Tecotron. Tecotron has Tecotron 2 and CTHG. Global style tokens, TTS using RNN. In the Unit 3, I covered about transformer, RNN transformer. How we take the input attention, output attention, right? Encoding attention. Many RNN we have studied. One to one, one to many, many to many, and then we have attention of input. We studied about the transformer, how it works. Take the input based on, see, for example, I am getting the letter, L, A, R, Y. So how I want to assemble it? Taking the input sequence L, A, R, Y, then combine the encoding. L is converted into some sound. L, A, R, Y. Like that, it just encoded. We use something called vocoder. All technique it use something called vocoder. What is vocoder? Voice coder or voice encoder. And ஒரு லெட்டரும் ஒரு சிக்னலா மாறும். அதை எப்படி பண்றோம், என்ன மெத்தட்ல பண்றோம்? இப்போ நம்ம எல்லாரும் சாப்பிடுறோம், ஒருத்தர் வந்து டிஃப்ரெண்ட் கையில சாப்பிடுவாரு, ஸ்பூன் எடுத்து சாப்பிடுவாரு, ஒருத்தர் கையால சாப்பிடுவாரு, இல்ல ஒருத்தர் இப்படி வச்சு சாப்பிடுவாரு, 2 ஃபிங்கர் எடுத்து சாப்பிடுவாரு, இல்ல சம் டிஃப்ரெண்ட் வேஸ் இல்ல அப்படியே தண்ணி ஊற்றி கரைச்சி அப்படியே குடிச்சுவார். ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் ரசம் சாதம்னா. ஸோ த வே இஸ் டிஃபரெண்ட் பட் த இன்புட்ஸ் ஆர் சேம். Output is basically I want my tummy to be filled. So இவ்வளோ மெத்தட்ஸ் இருக்கு. Wave glow, flow based TDS, fast speech, GAN based TDS, each. These are all the different methods used to take the text, synthesize the text, convert it into speech. Okay, so make a note of that. I'll give you one quick note from Wikipedia. Make a note of that. Deep learning based இது எல்லாமே deep learning based. RNN comes under what? Deep learning தானே, எல்லாமே deep learning neural network based. Deep learning based speech synthesis, deep learning based speech synthesis refers to deep learning based speech synthesis refers to the application of what? Application of what? Application of deep learning models. Application of deep learning models or methods. Application of deep learning models or methods to generate என்ன ஜெனரேட் பண்ண போறோம்? என்ன ஜெனரேட் பண்ண போறோம்? ஸ்பீச் இல்ல சவுண்ட். டு ஜெனரேட் natural sounding human speech. Natural sounding human speech. நம்ம பேசுற மாதிரியே natural sounded natural sounding human speech from another, from written text or text to speech. அந்த written text பேரு text to speech. என்ன பண்ண போறோம்? or spectrum. Spectrum is also called as vocoder. 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 இப்போ என்ன மெயின் டிஃபரன்ஸ் என்னன்னா, இவ்வளோ மெத்தட்ஸ் இருக்கு இல்லையா? மெஷின் லேர்னிங் ரொம்ப இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். என்னப்பா, அண்டர் ஃபிட்டிங், ஓவர் ஃபிட்டிங்லாம் சொல்லியிருக்கேன். என்ன வேணும்? எப்படி மெஷின் கற்றுக்கிறது? ஹவு மெஷின் லேர்ன்ஸ் யூசிங் வாட்? வெரி குட். யாரும் சொல்லுங்க. என்னது கரெக்ட்? தெரியுமா சொல்லுங்க. ட்ரைனிங் டேட்டா, மெஷின் லேர்னிங், டீப் லேர்னிங், இவ்வளோ மெத்தட்ஸ் இருக்கு இல்லையா? இந்த மெத்தட் அப்படியே ரன் ஆகாது. இந்த மெத்தடை ட்ரெயின் பண்ணணும். ஒரு ரோபோவை ட்ரெயின் பண்ணணும், ஒரு மாடலை ட்ரெயின் பண்ணணும். ஸோ if there is no training data, if there is no test data, machine learning நால என்ன? You have model, you have input data. Training data இல்லாம, testing data இல்லாம மெஷினை மாடலை நம்மளால ட்ரெயின் பண்ண முடியாது. இவ்வளோ மெத்தட் இருக்கு இல்லையா? எல்லா மெத்தடுக்கு என்ன வேணும்? ட்ரைனிங் டேட்டா வேணும். அதை தான் டிஃப்ரெண்ட் டெக்ஸ்ட்டை கொடுத்து டிஃப்ரெண்ட் வாய்ஸாக கன்வெர்ட் பண்ணுறாங்க, டிஃப்ரெண்ட் ஸ்டைலில் கன்வெர்ட் பண்ணுறாங்க. எழுதிக்கோ. Deep neural networks are trained using large amount of what? Large amount of text as well as recorded speech. Large amount of text and recorded speech, and in the case of TTS na enna? Text to speech. in case of TTS system, comma, the associated labels and or input text, associated labels or input text. So I will be sharing the materials for all these methods. That is not important. What is important is we have already studied in the TTS lab. TTS what is prosody, basic concepts of text to speech படிச்சிட்டீங்க. You also studied about the signal processing, and you also studied about CAT and SPSS. You studied about WaveNet, and I am also giving all other deep learning based TTS method or framework available. Toda unit 4 is very completed. I will be giving you some notes, materials for this. If anybody is interested in learning or doing a mini project, if you want to do a mini project, take your text, hello, how are you? And the text Python package. You can try to apply, build a neural network layer, use some activation. You already studied neural network. You know how to create neural network. You have written some program. Otherwise, I will give you maybe this Friday. I will show you some neural network program using any of this, defining the input layer, defining a number of epoch. Very good. Iteration. How many times we iterate? So we define the input neuron, we define the output neuron, we define the activation function, we define the epoch, we define the bias. All those things are all part of the neural network. I already explained you what is neural network. Something, the same text to speech, CAT and machine learning. SPSS is machine learning. So we use RNN based method, Pro based TTS, fast speech. All these methods have a style. Every method has unique feature. Okay. Maybe if anybody want to write some literature, if you want to really get into this, what you can do is, I will share this material. The link, I will also share with you the PDF file. You can go ahead, run this, take 4 methods, compare which method is better. Create a journal paper, submit. See, nowadays, I was into Madurai. I went to a college to give a seminar. One student, how he got his job, he was getting 50,000. Now, he is getting 50,000 by sitting in the class. He works between 1 to 4, that's all. He has submitted some of his ideas and solutions over the net. In Twitter and some way, they are generating a lot of problems on the net. So, if you go and solve those problems, they will arrange an interview. Then they will give you a job. He is getting 5 lakhs salary. Plus, they are giving some bonus and all. Straight away, while he is studying, he was working, Bangalore-based company. So, there are some companies, they have some problems. They will post a problem, the ideas, the hackathon, competition. They give an idea, they will give a problem, they want solution. If you can solve it, give an approach, they will consider you, they will make an interview arrangement. You know that today, so many companies are laying off people. Amazon, Microsoft, Flipkart, Dunzo, you name. In US, 2 lakhs people are laid off. In India also, so many people are laid off. The job market, when you come out after final year, it's going to be very tough. What is the uniqueness? Everybody knows deep learning. So you are going, so what is that, in TTS? TTS is you converting text to speech. If you give that answer, that's not sufficient. In addition to that, as part of my class, I tried one of the package like WaveNet or one of the library. I know how to work with that text to convert into audio. Answer panna, the person will like you. Amazon or any company, the media company may take you. The companies, they wanted your extra mile. Success is not doing extraordinary thing. Doing ordinary thing extraordinary well. ஒரு சின்ன விஷயமா இருந்தாலும் அது எவ்வளவு அழகா நம்ம பண்றோம்னு Okay. Yeah. So make a note of this.